Hello, my friends. This is Jonathan Scott inviting you to watch the Thursday Night Show with Justin Young, live from the city that never sleeps, Las Vegas, Nevada, featuring new music and incredible artists such as Erin Stevenson, Althea Rene, Tom Schuman, and Roberto Vally. Tonight, Justin Young will be performing and so much more. This is the Thursday Night Show with Justin Young.
How's everyone doing out there? Welcome to the Thursday Night Show. I'll be your host, and I'm so excited. I've got my saxophone right here. We've got some incredible guests as well as some live performances. So I hope you guys are doing well. I have some exciting news. I've got a brand new single called Forever Yours, and I hope you guys can check it out. I have a pre-order bundle right now going on my website, justinyoungsax.com. So check that out. In the pre-order bundle, you get the digital copy of my new single, Forever Yours, as well as a digital photo book and a behind the scenes. I see we've got Marilyn on. How you doing, Marilyn? I see Fatma. Hey, I've got Nancy on. Good to see you guys. Let me know what state you're streaming in from. I would love to know. I see we've got Michigan in the house. Who else we got out there? We've got California's in the house. Very, very cool. So I'm going to be performing a song a little bit later in the show called Expressway 94. And I wrote this song with one of my dear friends, Mr. Tom Schuman, who's performs with Spyro, Gyra. And we've had so much fun performing the song at the Composer Showcase in Las Vegas. You guys are actually in my recording studio in Las Vegas, and it's been so much fun to collaborate with so many new artists and in these Composer Showcase, which we're going to share a lot more. We've got Detroit in the house. All right. Stella's. All right. We've got Washington in the house. I love it. Very cool, you guys. So we've got on the show every Thursday night at 6 p.m. Pacific. That's 9 p.m. Eastern. This is the Thursday Night Show. I'm going to be performing, and we're going to have various guests on. Today's show features Erin Stevenson, the vocalist, as well as Tom Schuman, keyboardist of Spyro, Gyra. We also have Roberto Vally. I'm so excited to have Roberto on. And last but definitely not least, Althea Rene. It's going to be so much fun. So, all right, you guys, let me see who else is out there. Thank you guys so much again for the comments. And just to let you guys know, since this is the first show, there's a couple of things that I'd love to do for you guys right now. This is going to be so much fun. So, since this is the first show, we're gonna do a little something just for you guys, just to celebrate. If this is season 1, episode 1, and I'm just really, really excited that we get a chance to hang out together, because a lot of times when we're doing these streams, you really never know who's on. And for the entertainer, it's like I can see you guys and you guys are coming in. So that's so much fun. All right. So here we go. We're going to go ahead and kick it off with our first guest. I'm going to go ahead and bring him out right now. His name is Roberto Vally, and Roberto and he actually performed in my band at Spaghettini's for my CD release party, and we've written this new song together called Forever Yours. I wanted him to be the first guest in the show, and you guys are going to love Roberto. So here he is. Without further ado, here is Roberto Vally.
Yeah, so my brother, if you can recall when I played your CD release party at Spaghettini's.
Oh, yeah.
And we had already done sound check, and I guess you just found out that I co-wrote Now Till Forever, the Kirk Whalum.
Love that song.
Hit.
Oh, yeah.
And you were a little bit starstruck. And I was really tickled and honored that you had asked me, hey, Roberto, can you write a song like Now Till Forever for me?
Oh, yeah.
And I thought, well, my brother, one of these days, one of these weeks, I'll sit down, do it. And actually, I remembered you and that evening, and you asking me to do that. And I thought, with the pandemic, what's a better time?
Perfect time.
Yeah, I'll borrow from myself. And we came up with a beautiful song that you put a beautiful melody on called Forever Yours. And I can't wait for that to come out.
Oh, it's a great song.
To radio.
Oh, yeah.
But, I kind of got the embryo of it going and collaborated with Leon Biscara.
Yeah.
And then sent it to you, and you made it yours. And I thank you for that.
Thank you, Roberto. Thank you so much for that song.
So why do I keep playing music?
Yes.
Well, because I don't know how to be a plumber or a carpenter. Could be maybe a good chef.
Yeah.
I cook a mean Italian, bro.
I know you do.
But anyway, I just continue to play because I am inspired to, and it gives me great joy, and it's been my passion. And I can't wait to get back out in the clubs and venues around the country, around the world again.
Definitely.
But until then, I'm very happy making beats and grooves and songs.
You're so talented at that.
For the likes of great artists like yourself, my brother.
Thank you, Roberto.
And yeah, I got a lot of music inside, and
yes,
I'm happy when it comes out and it makes other people happy.
Let's write some more.
So thanks for having me on your show.
Thank you for being here, Roberto.
And I hope to play with you again real soon, brother.
Let's make
Take
it
care.
happen. All right, that was a song called Expressway 94 that I wrote with Mr. Tom Schuman. Hope you guys are doing great out there. I see Angie's on all the way from New York. Thank you so much, Angie, for joining us. I see Ken is on from Washington. Rodrigo, thank you guys so much. We see the 206-360, the 253. Thank you, Stella. That's Washington right there. All right, time for our next guest, all the way from California. We're going to bring on our show right now, Miss Erin Stevenson. If you don't know her name, you probably have seen her live. She's performed with Justin Timberlake. She's also performed with John Legend and so many others. Here is the interview. You're watching the Thursday Night Show right now. Here's Erin Stevenson. Hey, Erin, how are ya?
So last year for me as an artist was crazy. My entire world shut down, especially me being a touring performer, which is primarily what I was doing.
Yep.
Everything just said, complete halt.
So crazy.
And it was, I would say it was scary, but put it this way. It was the most I had rested in a long time.
Oh, wow, that's important.
Yet, really enough, the hardest I'd ever worked.
Wow.
Last year, that is, because
Sure.
it forced me, again, to not forget about me as my own artist.
Gotta take care of you.
And the way I survived, thank God, was from our previous work from doing a lot of the TV shows like Ellen and Jimmy Kimmel, the award shows, Grammys, AMAs, all those kind of things. So these checks just randomly started coming in the mail. I still thank God for that. That's just me.
Oh yeah.
Because it wasn't money that I expected, but it was from previous work that I put in. So
good for you, Erin.
I'm really thankful for that. And then along the way, it forced me, as I mentioned, to not forget about me as my own artist, because when I was touring, you know, if anyone who's watching this knows my background story, I was a background singer for Janet and Justin Timberlake and John Legend, Pharrell Williams, all these people, right?
Oh yeah.
And, but doing my own thing along the way, and it forced me to go full throttle, because when they decided to stop, when the world decides to stop, I don't get paid. When artists I work for decide or can't tour because of the world, however that works out, I don't get paid. I didn't like that feeling too much. So it was eye-opening, and it gave me the jolt that I needed. And I'm so glad that it happened. What was supposed to be a horrible year turned out to be one of the best years of my life.
That is awesome,
and I chose to stay positive through it all. So how did I maintain my artistry through it? I said, hey, Erin, so we got to stay in the game. We always got to come up with this game plan. I was like, so you got to stay in the game. I was doing good already as an artist, but I needed to still, I'm not at this level yet. I'm working on that.
Right.
But I still needed to let people know that I existed as an artist, and I refused to allow the world and the issues of the world to stop whatever I knew was the plan for me in my life. Yep. So I said, let's do cover songs, but do them how Erin would do them, so they could still hear Erin, the artist and the musician, and the producer. What would I do? But yet it's familiar enough that I don't have to work that hard to sell it, because it's familiar. So I started working on my next album, my next EP. And so far I've released 2 singles from it. And because those 2 singles are currently still doing so good, we decided to do pretty much a full album and include some more original songs on it as well. So I've been in the studio grinding since last year, staying positive through it all and not giving up on my creativity, not allowing the world to affect my purpose and my cause and whatever was going to happen next. And in my mind, my dad always used to tell me, stay ready to keep them getting ready.
Oh, it's so true.
That was my mindset throughout the entire pandemic.
Stay ready.
Figure out a way to keep yourself in the game, and it's so far it's paying off.
So proud of you, Erin. That is wonderful. That's our guest, Erin Stevenson, on the Thursday Night Show. I want to go back out live and see who's on real quick. We've got Ruby on. Thank you so much for joining us, Ruby. Hope you're enjoying the first season, the first episode of the Thursday Night Show. You guys, thank you so much. So I'd love to tell you a little bit about what I've been doing here in Las Vegas. We just moved here about 7 months ago, and I've been actively involved in these composer showcases. And I'm going to play you a clip from one in just a second. But before I do, the Composer Showcase of Las Vegas puts on a monthly show, and I've been blessed to be a part of it for the last 2 months. And I've had an incredible band with me, which included Tom Schuman, because Tom and I have been writing, and we've been performing those selections. So what I love to do is give you a taste of, you saw me perform in the studio here, but give you a taste of a Las Vegas show and what we did. So I'm going to go ahead and bring this up right now, and hope you guys enjoy it. This was at a venue here in Las Vegas called Notoriety. Oh, yeah. So that was our performance at Notoriety. Just wanted to give you a little sneak peek into the live show since you guys weren't there. But very cool. I want to say hello to Maria. Thank you, Maria, so much for joining us. Angie, once again. I see some more folks down there. You guys, that is so cool. Thank you so much for supporting us. And before I get back to performing, I wanted to show you guys what's coming up next. I don't know. We got these new Justin Young sax glasses that's going to be up on my store soon. On one side, you got the saxophone right there. Check it out. On the other side, you got the Justin Young sax. But those are going to be up on the JY store. Cool glass. Even it keeps your drink cool. So you guys check out for that. And that's all on justinyoungsax.com. So Maria, Maria's comedy, that's amazing. But you guys check out the website, justinyoungsax.com. Again, I got this brand new single called Forever Yours, and it is a groove. You heard from Roberto on it, but it's a really special song, and we're going to be going out to radio on the song. That's June 25th, which is my birthday. So we're planning a birthday bash out here June 25th, which lucky for me falls on a Friday. So that weekend, it's going to be so much fun. I've got some friends already traveling in to visit me from Texas and California. So that is going to be so much fun. And I'll let you guys know what's going on with the performances. But so far, it's been this monthly composer showcase. And I've been so fortunate to meet some really great folks. And it's just been incredible. So much fun. So let's go to our next guest. I'm going to bring him out right now. This is Mr. Tom Schuman. Tell us a little bit about how we met and some of the songs we recorded.
Well, the thing about Justin Young was when we met for the first time, it was in Detroit.
Yes.
And it was at a place called Shane Park. I think it was called Shane Park.
Yep.
Anyway, it's called the Aretha Franklin Amphitheater now.
That's right.
He was a very good opening act for Spyro Gyra. He was very energetic and very young. And I admired his tenacity. He kept staying in touch with me. He approached me right then and there after the show and said, "Hey, I would love to get together with you and, write some music or do some concerts together." And, it was refreshing to see somebody not be shy in that department. So when he kept at me and kept communicating with me and said he would come out to Vegas to to write, I was like, yeah, let's do it. I mean, there's nothing wrong with having that kind of tenacity and to approach the people that you know can help you achieve your musical goals. And Justin did that. And when we did get together, it was very refreshing to have a new soul in the house.
So much
to have
fun.
Somebody who is as talented as him come up with some new ideas and bounce them off of me, and then have me play, whatever it is I could play for him to make it happen.
Tom's the man.
So it happened quite easily, and we got along great, and we're still good friends. And
oh yeah,
it's always a pleasure and a privilege to perform with him, which we got to do a couple of times here in Las Vegas at the Composers
Showcase,
Workshop
yep.
series at the Notoriety Club. So I'm hoping to do more of those with him.
All right, that was a little JY Funky from my originals right there from the album On the Way. Let's see who else we got out there still. Angie, thank you so much for the kind words, you guys. This is so much to be performing for you guys right here on the Thursday Night Show. All right. So, we've got our next guest coming up right now, Miss Althea Rene. And I recently wrote a song for her, and I've been writing quite a few songs for a lot of great artists. I've got a new song out on Lynn Roundtree's new record called Fluid. I also wrote a song for, of course, Althea Rene, as well as Erin Stevenson, which you just heard from her. And Cy Baldwin on his upcoming new single. So it's been busy, even though the pandemic has been very difficult for us, but we're doing the best that we absolutely can. I see Masatoshi is on. Masatoshi, where are you streaming us from? I'd love to know. All right, so we're going to go ahead and bring up Althea Rene. Robert Sampson, thank you so much. You guys are rocking it out there. So glad. Every Thursday, we're going to be going live with guests and live performances. So right now, we're going to bring up Miss Althea Rene.
What Justin is showing, and for a lot of artists, you need to have you need to be able to use all of your talents.
That's so true.
Not just performing. You know, it's the writing, it's the performing, it's publishing.
Exactly, Althea.
Just any and everything that you could think of, that's what's needed, you know, in order to survive in this business.
Oh, yeah. So why do you keep the music playing, Althea?
I keep playing music, or I keep playing flute because that's in my blood, and that's who I am.
Love it.
And that's how I express myself. So it's not even an option as far as ever stopping, you know.
Sure. Only
injury or death could keep me from playing. And that's how deep it runs for me. I've played flute and been in music my entire life, and it's just such a part of me.
Love it, Althea. You're so talented.
And so, in terms of what keeps me playing the music, it's when I perform and I look out, and or whenever, you know, people reach out to me and say, "I love your music." I feel what you're, you know.
Oh, sure. Yeah.
What you're putting out there, and
definitely
don't stop. Those are the things that keep me going. It's not about all the awards and all of that. It's really about being able to touch people through your music.
That's so true. So true, Althea.
And so that's also what gives me the hope of continuing to do what I do.
Love it. And you do it so well. That was Miss Althea Rene right there on the Thursday Night Show. Hope you guys are having a great time out there. I know that I am, because this show, I want to send a very special thank you out to a few people out there that's helped me so much. This has taken a monumental effort. In fact, what I love to do, I'm going to show you guys what my control room looks like when you don't see it like this. Let me show you this, because there's so much going on. Watch this. So right there, what you're seeing is this set right now, and of course all the lights, because cameras wouldn't look good without lights. And you're also seeing a lot of different wires there. And I'm going to show myself on the screen real quick for you guys so I can talk to the picture. But it's been so much fun, but everything has been covered. And the Thursday Night Show is I'm just so excited that we are now live and you guys can see us. And I just wanted to show you a real quick pic of the control room, because to me, there's so much going on there, but I'm so thankful that it's there. So that's the good stuff. That's the good stuff. All right, you guys. So I wanted to say a big thank you to everyone, including Scott Hobson, who helped me with all the cameras and the details. How does the cameras look, you guys? Can you see everything clearly? And a very big thank you to my dad. We worked tirelessly on the set, and I'm so excited to share this with you guys. You might hear it in my voice a little bit. I'm gonna grab some water. Very cool. So who else we got on there? Nancy. Thank you so much, Nancy, for joining us. You mentioned something about breathing techniques. Yeah, I would love to show you some techniques. I've been fortunate to learn the circular breathing technique where I can play a note and sustain it and continuously bring in air through my nose and hold it in my jaws. That's what circular breathing is. So I've been fortunate to learn how to do that. And it's been a lot of fun to do that on shows because it's interesting how long you can really hold the note. In fact, I think Kenny G has the record for 45 minutes for a circular breathing note. I'm pretty sure that's what it is. But yes, Maria, thank you so much. You're saying your set is great, perfect. Thank you. Nancy, again, you guys are amazing. Costella, amazing vocalist, very talented. Costella is on. All right, you guys. Well, I'm going to go ahead and play you another song. And this song, for me, hit the Billboard charts. And I'm very, very thankful for this song. This song is entitled Always There. All right, that's my song Always There, which was featured on the Billboard charts. So I would love to know from you guys, what songs would you like for me to play next? What guests would you love for me to have on the Thursday night show? Let me know what you guys think. All right, I'm seeing the comments come in now. Very cool. Very cool. So you guys, every Thursday at 6 p.m. Pacific, that's 9 p.m. Eastern, we're going to be live and we're going to be featuring a lot of different guests. We had 4 guests on this show. We had Mr. Tom Schuman, as well as Erin Stevenson. We also had Althea Rene, and last but definitely not least, Mr. Roberto Vally. Amazing bass player, Roberto. And is he not the coolest bass player? He actually came to us live from a bass shop in New Mexico with upright basses, because Roberto plays both electric as well as upright, and the guy is just phenomenal, just amazing. So Roberto, Althea, Erin, and Tom Schuman, thank you so much for being part of the first Thursday night show. And a very special thank you to our announcer, Mr. Jonathan Scott. You guys, it's been so much fun. I've had a great time. And before we go, I want to say happy Mother's Day again, and a very special Mother's Day to my mom, Linda. She's on right now. We love you guys, and we will see you soon. This is season 1, episode 1 of the Thursday night show. We'll see you guys next time.